friends, it's Alexa from Alexa Loves Books, and today I am here to talk TBR. I actually shared a photo of my April TBR on Instagram, and I'll link to that down below. But today I am going to be sharing TBRs for 2 upcoming readathons that I definitely plan to participate in. So the first readathon that I'm hoping to participate in is the TBR Takedown mini readathon happening from April 8 to 10, and this is hosted by Shannon of Leaning Lights. And I will link to her channel down below. So for TBR Takedown, she usually comes up with topics or like themes or categories that you have to read, or you can read. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. And I like doing stuff like that, so I planned my TBR accordingly. So the first topic was a standalone. And for that I chose 3-Day Summer by Sarvanas Tash. I really love the bright colors of this cover. I've also heard good things about it. This was actually a present from my friend Cassie of The Casserole, and all I know about it actually is that it's set in around Woodstock time, which I think is pretty interesting because then it means it involves music. So I think it's gonna be a really fun contemporary read that is perfect for spring. The next category that she has is a book from your most recent haul. For that, I chose The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Khoury. I've been really curious about this one ever since I first heard of it. It is an Aladdin retelling, and I loved Aladdin as a kid, so I'm curious to see her take on it. Plus, I really liked her writing in her debut novel, Origin. And it's blurred by Sarah J. Maas, so how could I resist? Okay, so the third and the fourth categories are gonna kind of sort of be related in terms of my book choice. So the fourth category first, and it's a book that's been on your TBR shelf for over a year. For that, I chose Wildwood Dancing by Juliette Marlier. I got this one after I finished reading Daughter of the Forest in 2014, and I still haven't read it. I really enjoy Juliette Marlier's writing, so I don't really look at the synopsis of her books. I just grab them when I can see them, and this one I got off Book Outlet, so it was a great deal. So I am planning to start the series and finally get it read, and that is where the next and the last category comes in, and it is catch up on a series. And for that, I'm going to totally just roll with what I did and go with the next book in that duology, Cybele's Secret, also by Juliette Marlier, and the sequel to Wildwood Dancing. I know that this series is inspired by the 12 Dancing Princesses, or at least the first one is. I'm not sure about this one. So I will report back when I have finished. So those are the books that I was planning to read for a TBR Takedown. Now, the other readathon that I am planning to participate in is called Genrethon, and it is being hosted by Brittany of Under the Radar Books, Lauren of Lauren and the Books, Kristen of Vienna Waits Books, I hope I got that right, and Joss from Scribbles Reads, and I am very excited to participate. I love the idea of this readathon. You're basically being encouraged to read at least 3 books in 3 different genres, and this is going from April 10 to 17. All the details will be in the announcement videos that I will link to down below. So for this one, I'm gonna take it easy because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish all the books I wanted to finish for TBR Takedown, so I'm sure one of them at least will carry over. But I decided to pick 3 books anyway so that I would have more to choose from. And so the first book I'm going to be reading is a fantasy that's a romance, so a romance fantasy romance, and it is The Shattered Court by MJ Scott. I've heard nothing but great things about this one. My friend Rachel of Hello Chelly really likes it. And basically, all I know about it is that there are witches and there's court intrigue, and I'm all for that. Plus, romance. I'm a sucker for romance. So this is my first book and the first genre. The second genre I'm going to be tackling is general fiction, women's fiction, contemporary fiction, and the book I'll be reading is Where We Fall by Rochelle B. Weinstein. So it's about a woman named Abby Holden, and while she looks on the surface like she has a great life, she's kind of just not happy, and Coach Ryan, who is her husband, is determined to make her happy, but he just seems to not be able to. And a friend of theirs, a mutual friend of theirs named Lauren, comes back into town, and so these 3 friends kind of interact and have to deal with one another and whatever went on in their past. So very interested in this one. And And last but not least, I will be reading a graphic novel, and for that I chose Robin Volume 1 Reborn, and this is by Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant, Norm Brayfogle, and Tom Lyle, and my husband is the one who recommended this. I have a thing for the Bat family. I think of all the DC characters, superhero characters, they're the most fascinating, so I'm really looking forward to reading this, and I hope I enjoy it. So there you have it, guys. Those are the books I'm planning to read for TBR Takedown and for Genrethon, and I really hope that you guys will be participating in these readathons as well. If you've read any of the books that I included in this video, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you haven't but you want to, also let me know. And if you're participating in the TBR Takedown and Genrethon, also tell me, because I would love to cheer you on. Okay, that's all for this video. Till next time, bye guys!